Hello out there, Dark Age of Camelot community. I wanted to talk today about the importance of crafting alchemy as well as the total cost that I ran into on my new account. And for those that are in this community that may not like the fact that I uncovered the extortion and blackmail of Broadsword online games, as well as the bribery that was attempted to get me to not upload videos of the copyright infringement, the mail fraud, and everything else, it may look like you're seeing a ghost right about now. Okay, she looks real familiar, doesn't she? With the brightness of my screen, it might be able to get clear, but yeah, she looks real familiar, though, doesn't she? Her shield's a little different, but I'll work on that later. Okay, just a little FYI, guys. Who this character is based off of, the concept behind her personality, you cannot stop or kill. No matter how many times you defeat me in this game. No matter how many times I gotta change your name. So back to Alchemy. Alright, as you can see, I'm at 1104. Okay, you need to get to at least about 1050 to unlock all the different dyes, different types of potions. Now, the importance here to get it to 1100 is particularly for the best potions in the game. Especially this one right here, the Draught of Supremacy versus the Draught of Heroism. Okay, the Heroism only requires level 30. Okay, that's what I'm currently running. Alright, now these can be crafted by simply farming the elements within Coruscating Mind, Spindlehala, and Stonehenge Barrows, depending on which realm you're in. Alright, they provide up to 125 points of your Strength, Constitution, and Dexterity with stat buff bonus, maxed out at 25% at level 50, and up to 75 towards your Quickness on the 93 cap. They do not provide the elemental resists or armor factor resists. Okay? They do give the melee haste, as if you were purchasing the realm bonus. They also only last for 20 minutes, as opposed to your Draught of Supremacy, which still carry the 30 charges and last for 2 hours. Alright, in addition to that, you can also get your Draught of Omni Regen, your Tenacity, Celerity, and Restoration for curing Res Sick, and all of them except for Restoration can also be crafted into cauldrons with 99 charges depending on your own preferences. Alright, these potions are not expensive. All of them, including the cauldrons, cost under 700 gold to craft one for the cost of the actual recipes. Alright, all of them do use the essences, so you will need to unlock the otherworldly campaign and gain access. I'm hoping to do that so I can get a video on how to get the credit to collect the clippings on either Ywain or Gaheris for making these, and the items that you farm in the dungeons. Alright, these are crucial. These are high demand items. Go into housing and price these potions. They're extremely expensive, even though they're relatively cheap to craft. And as far as getting your alchemy skill up, okay, I did a little written list here of every 100 levels for me to level it up from 0 all the way to 1100. Since you don't gain any potions after 1100, I decided to not even count 1101 to 1150, which 1150 is your cap for alchemy. Alright. And as you can see, 100, 200, and 300. In 300, I actually broke even. If you craft the recipes right, from 0 to 300, you do not spend any gold out of your pocket. Now, from 300 to 601, 301 to 600, some of the recipes you actually gain money. So I submitted a bug report to Broadsword that the recipes, the prices of the dyes are selling back for more gold than what it costs to create them. Okay, and then once you get past 600, it does get a little expensive. But the bottom line, I read an article on IGN.com saying it takes about 11 platinum to craft your alchemy from 0 to legendary status. This was my total cost out the door. 1 platinum, 809 gold, 68 silver, and 91 copper. And that doesn't just give me the potions that are in high demand. You can get the unique enamels for your armor, the crafted weapon lusters that cost a lot of money at the merchants. Like some of them are like 1 to 2 platinum, I think, for each dye, and they can be crafted for a lot cheaper than that. All right. You also gain tinctures that you can apply to items to give them charged item uses. Reactive armor procs that can be placed in armor pieces or shields. And volatile tinctures, which are your weapon procs that can be crafted into player-crafted weapons and player-crafted shields. Do not make the mistake of putting these tinctures into armor. If you put volatile into armor, the game will allow you to do it, but since you can't use your armor to smack an enemy, it'll never proc. The reverse effect is also true about the reactive effects. If you put an armor proc in your weapon, it'll never proc. Okay, there's trophy potions. I haven't figured out what those are for yet. I think that has to do with the remains you get from special enemies and bosses you beat. Another important one, if you haven't gotten a bottomless Nereid potion from Broadsword's 21st anniversary gifts from your king of your realm, you can craft greater Nereid potions for less than 20 gold a potion. Not sure what that does. And if you don't have the crazy old witch lady from Halloween that sells the potions, you can always craft them if you want to change your appearance for a while. Alright, so you can have some fun with that. You can do all the different races, all the different potions for the monsters. Alright, you got some pretty cool stuff there. And then another very critically important item that you can craft. The Bountycraft component Stardust. These can be crafted for just over 1 platinum piece per unit, where if you buy them at an NPC, they cost 2.5 platinum. Alright, so once you get to 950 and you unlock this at 1,000, you can start crafting the Stardust you need for your Bountycraft items, such as these Cursed Life Gauntlets that I use because not only do they give you the 12% healing effectiveness bonus, they also come with a item use ability on them for an additional 10 minutes, up to 12.5 minutes with spell duration bonus, of stacking an additional 11% on your cap of 25, giving you a total of 36. Alright. Bountycraft items are in high demand regardless of what server you're on because of the capabilities they have. I mean, they're extremely powerful items. That's why they have extremely high, expensive costs for the resources to obtain them. And that's another reason why alchemy is so important. That's why it's the first skill that I typically go for when I create my characters. I mean, they're all important, including siegecraft, weapon skills, weapon crafting, armor crafting, because the legendary weapons, the different types of armor in the game. Spell crafting obviously is very important because not all templates work for every player. Sometimes you need crafted armor to fill in a plug where you're missing something in your template. Alright? I mean, take for instance my template. I can't get a full plus 25% stat buff bonus with items in my template, so I carry this for equipping it when I use my buffing potions and buffing procs, because it'll add the armor factor and stats. Then I re-equip my Freezing Obsidian and Ethereum after that, because I only need this for buffing. But if I find items to increase my buff bonus, I'm going to lose stats elsewhere. Alright, just some things to consider, but when you're playing, don't overlook alchemy, because even if you're not selling the potions on your merchant like I typically do, you can craft them yourselves for very low cost, and you can even craft them for your groups when you're getting ready to run your quests. Very cheap. I mean, they're usually in there I can't even think of a time when regen potions and cauldrons of omni regen aren't in high demand, particularly for endurance regeneration more than anything. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.